This is the Manifestation Planner from Freedom Mastery, and I am gifted this planner each year by a family member. The planner I'm unboxing is probably my third from the same seller, and I use this planner daily. Some people aren't into planners or writing things down, I get that. For me, I feel like I'm going nuts with how much is on my mind, and writing it down, putting those thoughts to paper, feels like there's a lot more in my head than when I actually see it on paper. So I'm committed to this planner because it helps me practice life designing and to actually reward myself. I think that in comparison to a lot of other planners, it does plenty of things differently. So for example, I know most people will get bored with the whole writing things out and highlighting them. I appreciate the fact that it does come with these creatively different stickers just to make the overall planner a little bit more engaging, a little bit more exciting to be involved with. I like the customization of it. It's easier to read through. I like that they have these motivational quote ones. I do put these actually in the planner and throughout my journals because I like them. They're decent stickers. They're good stickers. And the beginning of the book is mostly just guidance on how to manifest, how to life plan. It talks about like your state of mind and transitioning it into like action. So when people talk about exercising manifestation, I think this book does a fantastic job of actually walking you through it, where, you know, it's Warren Buffett and also Dave Ramsey, I believe. Their advice is, you know, write a list of 100 things that you want to accomplish over the course of your life. Pick 10, or even better, pick 5 things that you actually want to achieve. Scrap the other 45 or 40 objectives you would want for your life. The focus is it's just a focus to reduce the number of things you want to actually do out of life. Like if you're really trying to travel, I love the fact that this book contains a list of like the world map, the USA map. You can list out the places that you would actually like to travel. You can even have like room for physical goals or for your spiritual goals. I like that it actually allows you to kind of expand that way, because a lot of planners are just manifestation guides, are limiting you to financial wealth or, you know, I want to be physically fit. I think this book is tailored for people that are just well-rounded, like they want to balance all the aspects of their lives, and that's 100% me because I don't think that goals are just one category really, right? You're supposed to have a goal for your physical improvement, for your financial growth. We just constantly trying to keep growing, and I think that that's what this book really helps put focus on, is just staying focused. And I am committed to this planner because it helps practice life designing, and something that I was not used to practicing before was rewarding myself when I do hit my goals. So like there's a monthly goal planner area, and then there's also a like weekly goal. In a lot of the planners that I've seen, there is not a monthly goal area, and I like that separation because I do have goals that belong for the month, and I have goals that are for each week. So this helps me really structure out what am I focusing on during any period of time. And I also really appreciate the habit tracker because, again, like the different ways that this book allows you to actually organize, measure, and monitor the progress towards your goals, incredibly unique. Like manifesting and envisioning your goals are part of the formula for success, but it's not all of it. Organization is 100% a key to progress. It's how you make sure you're consistent and that you're measuring progress towards your goals. I first started using planners in middle school, and I remember they custom printed the planners for each school with like the school's logo and branding, and there was a section at the bottom of each week page for how many bathroom passes you could get within a week. And I think that the max you could have per day to leave class was like 1 or 2, which is really crazy now to think back that, first of all, incredibly unsanitary that you had to carry around your agenda like it was a hall pass and bring it into the bathroom with you. Gross. Second thing was that it's just really weird to think back to a period of time where you had to ask for permission to use the restroom at all. And I guess it's just a funny thing that as you're an adult, it's just a strange concept. But anyways, in high school, everyone was required to read 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens, and one of those habits that really stuck with me was to be proactive, and that means planning ahead. So if you see an assignment is due in 3 days, get ahead of it, start today. The same way, you know, you have work in the morning, make a sandwich and set the coffee pot to be ready for the time that you wake up. You have to practice being prepared for what's coming ahead. And that rule to be proactive has been a trait that's delivered me to great success, I feel. Like when I was in college, I scheduled time to read the book before the day before class. And professors are always going to tell you to do this. Nobody really wants to put in that extra time of reading as if it's homework. But from my personal experience, my grades significantly improved when I came to class prepared and already having some familiarity with the subject. The lecture was able to stick with me much better. My career today is in analytics, and I work with a lot of projects. If you've never worked in the project management space, it's a lot of planning. So if you're thinking of building a house, for example, you have to plan for the number of employees you'll need, how much you'll pay them for, and for how long. You plan how much wood or cement you'll need and the cost. You need to know all of these things before a shovel even touches the dirt. So I've made a whole career off of being proactive, and regardless of the career, acting before a deadline puts you instantly ahead. So how I go through like my planner, it's been a long process of just, after so many years, probably over 10 years now, for sure over 10 years of just using planners. It's the process of it changes. So originally I was just writing in it with pen, and then I graduated to using highlighter. And now, you can put sticky notes in there, layer it with stickers, but it's 100% yours and yours alone for planning. What I really get out of this planner is just peace of mind with organization. Like, I don't like to drop any balls, any tasks that I have, anything I'm responsible for at work or in my home life or with my family. I don't want to miss it. I don't, want to drop the ball or feel unprepared for things, because it's kind of like that whole anxiety of like showing up to work late, or, I don't have my homework done, but I'm heading to school. That feeling, I hate it. So my biggest motivation of just staying organized and staying ahead of things gives me a lot of peace of mind. And in comparison to like using a cell phone app like the organizational planner apps, writing it down just sticks with me better. People say you remember things better when you write it down, and I personally agree with that. Writing it down for me is just, it's a meditation almost, right? Spend 10 minutes a day, 15 minutes a day, just planning out what you actually want to do and living by that intent. It feels pretty good, so give it a try. Let me know what you think.